Welcome back to the Tomarosa. One of our heifers, Carnation, back in March, looked like she might have poked her eye on some of the hay. She had a little bit of a discharge, and over the winter it seemed to get a little teary on some days, and then on other days it looked better. But once we got into spring grazing, we did notice that it was tearing more and it looked like it was more inflamed. So what do? Well, of course, we're going to check in with our other cow friends and our other dairy farmers and see if they've had anything else like this or if they have any other suggestions. And then ultimately, we decided to have the vet come out. So they looked at the eye and cleaned it out and did their exam. While the vets were here, we also had a blood test for Buttercup. We are checking their minerals. They had previously been low in copper, and we have been feeding them a new loose mineral. Okay, here's our vet, and this is the one that had a look at Carnation's eye, and this is what she had to say.
So Carnation's eye didn't have any roughness or abnormalities on that third eyelid, which is irritated, which is a good thing. It's definitely red, so we think it's irritation from wind and maybe in the grass, which is at eye level when she's grazing. We are recommending putting a patch over her eye to protect it from the sun and the wind and let that heal up.
So there goes our vets, and I love having a great relationship with vets. I think you should have a working relationship. That way, if you ever have something happen, you can always check in with them. If you need to get a prescription, they can fill a prescription for you. And here they all are. Looks like Carnation is doing fine with her eye patch. It should fall off in a couple of days, and the patch is biodegradable. But having a break from sunlight, wind, and some insects should help it. And we left the lower part of it unglued so that it can still get some drainage and ventilation. So we're moving the cows across this big field to another pasture so they get to have a little bit of wild run around time. So we're all in here doing pretty good except for Buttercup. We have to grab her. They are now in their new paddock, and it is time to call it a night. Good night, girls.